Which one are you?
LJ.
LJ.
Are you the oldest?
LJ Cool J. Come on over, Corey. Sit on the couch over here. And the cat wants to share some poems with you. Hey. Y'all into magic? Lauren heard a mermaid sing. Charlie, wait just a minute. Let's see what I'm going to say. Sandra's seen a leprechaun. Eddie touched a troll. Lauren danced with witches once. Charlie found some goblins' gold. Corey heard a mermaid sing. LJ spied an elf. But all the magic I have known, I've had to make myself. And guys, I bet y'all into reading, right? Books. You like books? And the guy over here operating the camera, what's his name? Lance? How old are you? Probably about 13? I bet you read a lot of books in your life. The Cat in the Hat is all about books and reading. And guys, I want you to know, I've got a Cat in the Hat book here. And you know, look in a book. And you will find sense and nonsense of every kind. Look in a book, and you will see words and magic and mystery. Look in a book, and you will know all of the things that will make you grow. Boys, let me say this. Today, you may be small, but one day you'll be tall, like me, maybe taller. You won't fit in your bed. Your hat won't fit on your head. Your feet will fill up the floor. You'll have to bend down to come through the door. And you'll be able to reach the tallest shelf. I can't do that now, myself. Out in the country, the tallest trees will tickle your ankles and scratch your knees. Up in the clouds, just way up there, the eagles will nest in your craggy hair. But they better soon find a safer place, because soon your head will be up in space. I hope you won't be too proud to bend down and say hello to your old hometown. Hi, Abingdon. And I hope it won't drive you utterly mad to visit your tiny mom and dad. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. You think you're going to grow that tall, Corey and LJ? You're going to grow tall, though. You're going to grow. Absolutely. Do you believe absolutely is a word? You know, boys, when I was 8, I made a wish I thought was really great. I wished my birthday came each week. A year's too long to wait. Be careful when you make a wish. It may indeed come true. Although I'm just in 2nd grade, I'm almost 62. It's true. Boys, you know, I don't know if you're into robots. I bet you are. Are you? Okay. I had a robot. I told my robot to do my bidding. He yawned and said, "You must be kidding." I told my robot to cook me a stew. He said,
I've got better things to do.
I told my robot, there's a song you can play me. He said,
How much are you gonna pay me?
I told my robot to boil me an egg. He said,
First, let me hear you beg.
so I sold that robot because I never knew exactly who belonged to who. I didn't need that robot, did I, boys? Boys, let me show you something. Valentine's Day was not long ago, was it? When I bought a box of chocolate hearts, present for my mother, and they look so good. I was going to show you how good they look, but they didn't have to laugh, really. I bought a box of chocolate hearts, a present for my mother. They look so good that I tasted one, and then I had another. They both were so delicious that I had another 4, and then another couple, and then half a dozen more. I couldn't seem to stop myself. I nibbled on and on before I knew what happened. All the chocolate hearts were gone. I felt a little guilty. I was stuffed down to my socks. I ate my mother's chocolate Valentine, but she sure liked the box. Did you like the box? You wanted the candy? She did too, I bet, but that's the way it goes. Boys, you know how it rained last week? Rained one time. Oh, it poured and it rained and it rained and it poured, and I moped around the house feeling lonely and bored till Father came over and gave me a nudge and said with a smile, let's make chocolate fudge. Then he gave me a bowl that we filled to the brim. It was fun making fudge in the kitchen with him. I stirred and I stirred, but I wasn't too neat. I got fudge on my hands, I got fudge on my feet, I got fudge on my shirt, I got fudge on my hair, I got fudge on the table and fudge on the chair. I got fudge in my nose, I got fudge in my ears. I was covered all over with chocolate smears. When the cooking was done, Father came over and he said, what a mess is this place? He was not really mad, and he did not hold a grudge. And we both ate a mountain of chocolate fudge. You like chocolate fudge? Maybe your daddy will make chocolate fudge with you someday. Guys, you know, it's hard being good. But y'all have a hard time being good. But my teacher pays me to be good. If I'm good for one entire day, she gives me $1. And if I'm good for one entire week, she gives me $20. And I'm so happy I can't speak. And if I'm good for one whole month, my teacher is so nice. I get $100 for my noble sacrifice. And now my teacher says if I'm good throughout the year, I'll get a trip to Disneyland. It's lots of fun, I hear. My teacher sold her car and moved out of our neighborhood. She's running out of money, but our class sure is good. Oh yeah. Can you all say oh yeah? See me hear you. Oh yeah. Say it. Oh yeah. Are you all good? Does your teacher pay you? You want me to talk to that teacher?
I didn't get paid.
You do get paid?
I get paid school money and I'm able to buy myself a treat. I'm able to buy candy for $3.
Oh, great.
Every time, if I'm good, I just take a sticker on my sticker. And then they just get a prize out of the treasure box.
Oh, you got a treasure box.
When I get my sticker filled out. I get $5 a week.
$5. Okay. I hope you get a teacher that'll give you a trip to Disneyland if you're good throughout the year. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, Corey and LJ. You ever play with a frisbee? Let me tell you about this frisbee. The frisbee, he got tired of sailing to and fro and to, and so he thought about some other things that he might like to do. So the next time that they threw him, he turned there in the sky and he sailed away to try and find some new things he could try. He tried to be an eyeglass, but no one could see through him. He tried to be a UFO, but everybody knew him. He tried to be a dinner plate, but he got cracked and quit. He tried to be a pizza, but he got tossed and baked and bit. He tried to be a hubcap, but the cars all moved too quick. He tried to be a record, but the spinning made him sick. He tried to be a quarter, but he was too big to spin. So he rolled home, quite glad to be a frisbee once again. I'm gonna let y'all take that home with you. Boys, I bet you know a lot about food. Now, I bet you there's some things you don't know about food. Let me tell you, jelly's made from jellyfish. Spaghetti's really worms. Ice cream's just some dirty snow mixed up with grimy germs. Bread is made from glue and paste. So are cakes and pies. Peanut butter's filled with stuff like squashed up lizard eyes. And as you eat potato chips, remember all the while there's slices of dried up brain of some old crocodile. Do you believe that? Sounds good though, doesn't it? Does it sound bad? I bet you never will eat peanut butter or potato chips again, will you? Ah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can do that. And guys, you know what? You've got brains in your head. You've got feet in your shoes. And I think you can do whatever you choose. But let me say it like this. You've got shoes on your head. You've got brains in your feet. I think, Corey and LJ, that you two can't be beat. Can the cat have a high five? Oh, yeah. High fives all around. Hey, enjoy your Coke. Have a Coke and a smile. Did you try some of this? It's got peanut butter in it. Squashed up lizard eyes and pretzels. You like that? Guys, I tell you what. The cat is all into reading. And I have a book here called I Can Read With My Eyes Shut. And the cat has dedicated this book. He wrote a dedication in this book to see. Who's 6? LJ, Corey?
I'm 7.
You're 7.
I'm 6.
You're 6. All right. I wrote in here somewhere for you. This is for you. I can read with my eyes shut. I bet you can. And I got one for you called Oh the Thinks You Can Think. I bet you will love that book. And guys, I'm going to be keeping up with your reading. I hope that you read a bunch of books this year. Did I write into that, Corey?
Yes.
Corey from the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wrote into yours too, I believe, LJ. LJ Cool J.
You wrote on the second two.
Yeah.
It says to me on that
Yeah.
one.
Huh?
It says to me on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Can you read with your eyes shut?
That's kind of hard for me.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard for anybody, really, isn't it?
Easy need a little.
But when you read enough, you can memorize stuff, and that's what the cat does. He memorizes stuff sometimes when his old brain will let him. But this big guy over here, Lance, what'd you say, you're 13? I bet you read a lot of books.
13. Yep.
And I am so glad that I got to visit with some kids today that like to read. You see, here's a stack of books. It's even got the eyeglass on it that I get into. And I tell you, the cat is not as young as he used to be, and he has to have a little drink of water every now and then. I have to watch my tail when I sit down. But guys, it has been a pleasure. Would you come back and see the cat again sometime? Would you? You just let me know, okay? Because the cat has all kinds of poems and stories he could share with you. And he loves sharing poems and books with little boys and girls. We don't have any girls, but we got 3 boys. 1 6, 1 7, and 1 13. And the cat has really enjoyed this day. You have made my day. I love you. I don't care what anybody else says. I love you. And I'm so tickled you're getting paid for being good in school and reading. It's fantastic. Salute. The cat has trouble keeping his whiskers straight, but that's all part of catting around, I guess, right, boys? Yeah. Do y'all have a girlfriend? You don't have a girlfriend? Do you have a baby sister?
We're gonna get one.
Are you?
Me too.
Oh, that is fantastic. Have you named her yet? What?
Abigail.
Abigail. Oh, that is such a beautiful name. But I like Corey and LJ too. That is some good names right there. And Abigail. Oh, I bet y'all are so excited. I'm excited for you. And I just know you're going to enjoy that frisbee. You're going to enjoy that book. The cat has really enjoyed you all. I can tell you that. And you will come back and see me.
I saw the books under.
Oh, you saw them under there and you wondered, didn't you? That is the cat's hiding place. I bet you it's hard to hide anything from you all. Right?
I'm good at hide and go seek too.
Huh?
I'm good at hide and go seek.
You pretty good at hiding? Okay.
I'm good at hiding this.
Ah, okay.
You're not. I know all your hiding places.
Did you all do the elf on the shelf?
I have one in my classroom. I don't
Have
have
one in your
one.
classroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It left, but I wish I could. It never came back.
Never came back?
Then it was leaving notes
Oh.
every night. Also, it moved.
Oh. Okay. Well, guys, I guess the cat's gonna have to go. He's got to go check out some other kids. But I promised to see you today. But I tell you, y'all have made my day. Got my day started with a bang. And don't y'all forget to move your clock up tomorrow. Okay? That means you lose an hour's sleep. So go to bed early, okay? Go to bed and read. Did you ever do that? Did you ever read in bed?
No.
You don't read before you go to bed, though?
We do AR books at school, and we get to go to the library and check them out.
Very good. I bet you mom and dad tells you a story every now and then too, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. That's great. Are those good? Can you taste the squashed up lizard eyes in them?
When you bite into the middle.
Squashed up lizard eyes. That makes pretzels. Those are good. You like my cat in a hat cup? Oh, I've got a lot of cat in a hat stuff. I love him because I love books. I love to look in a book. I love kids. So thank you again for coming today, guys. And I'll just say, so long. I love you.